Have you ever wondered why people over 50 start losing muscle no matter how much they eat or exercise? It's not just aging, it's biology, and it's something you can absolutely control. You see, after 40, our bodies begin to lose a key ability, the ability to build muscle efficiently. But here's what most people don't know. The solution doesn't lie in expensive protein powders or supplements. It can actually be found right in your fridge. Today, I'll show you 3 specific cheeses that are not only delicious, but are scientifically proven to rebuild muscle, protect your bones, and fight aging naturally. Because food is medicine, and the right kind can be more powerful than pills. Most people think muscle loss happens because we stop exercising, but that's only half the story. The deeper truth lies inside your cells. As we age, muscle fibers slowly lose their ability to respond to the signals that tell them to grow. This process is known as anabolic resistance. It's like your muscles have gone deaf to the message of build. You could eat a chicken breast, drink a protein shake, or fill your plate with eggs, yet your body might still fail to use that protein properly. Instead of converting it into strength, it often ends up stored as fat while lean tissue quietly fades away. Muscle is more than what moves you. It's your body's engine controlling energy, metabolism, and stability. When this engine weakens, everything slows down. You start to notice fatigue after simple tasks, balance becomes less steady, and recovery from small injuries takes longer. The loss feels gradual, but its impact is enormous. Many people mistake this decline for normal aging when, in truth, it's a biological slowdown that can be influenced and even reversed through nutrition and lifestyle. Deep within your body, every muscle cell is listening for chemical signals to grow stronger. The problem is, with age, those signals become faint. It's not that you lack protein. It's that your cells have stopped hearing it. And this is where food becomes more than fuel. Certain natural foods can reignite that lost communication. They don't just supply nutrients, they tell your cells to wake up. One of the most surprising foods that does this is cheese, not the ultra-processed slices, but real, fermented cheese made through traditional methods. What makes cheese so special is its combination of amino acids, calcium, and bioactive compounds formed during fermentation. These compounds act like little messengers that restore sensitivity to those muscle-building signals. Instead of just feeding your body, they activate it. Cheese also contains vitamin K2, an often overlooked nutrient that directs calcium to where it's needed, bones and muscles, rather than letting it harden arteries or joints. Along with calcium and phosphorus, this creates the ideal environment for maintaining strength and structure. Unlike most protein powders that flood your system quickly, the nutrients in cheese are absorbed slowly and steadily, keeping your muscles supplied over time. When you eat these foods regularly, you're not simply adding calories. You're giving your muscles the biochemical cues they've been missing. You start to restore that lost connection between what you eat and how your body uses it. The goal isn't just to eat more protein, but to make your body listen to it again. That's the true key to rebuilding strength, improving balance, and preserving independence as you age. Most people don't realize that muscle loss isn't inevitable. It's a signal, your body telling you that something inside needs to be reawakened. And sometimes, that awakening begins with something as simple and familiar as what's already sitting in your refrigerator. Parmesan is far more than a garnish sprinkled on pasta. It's a powerful, nutrient-dense food with unique benefits for aging muscles. Hidden within each bite is a high concentration of leucine, an amino acid that plays a crucial role in turning on the body's muscle building system. Leucine acts like a switch for the mTOR pathway, a key cellular process responsible for repairing and growing muscle tissue. Most people try to get this effect through expensive powders or supplements, but Parmesan does it naturally, delivering a potent signal that tells your muscles to grow stronger again. In several studies, older adults who consumed leucine, rich dairy proteins, showed measurable improvements in muscle mass and strength, even without changing their exercise habits. That's because leucine doesn't just provide raw materials for muscle. It communicates directly with muscle cells, reawakening their ability to rebuild. Parmesan happens to contain one of the highest natural concentrations of leucine of any whole food, giving your body the precise message it needs to counter the effects of anabolic resistance. Beyond its amino acid profile, Parmesan is loaded with other nutrients that work together to support muscle performance. Its calcium content ensures that muscles contract efficiently, while vitamin A helps repair cellular structures damaged by oxidative stress. And since Parmesan is an aged cheese, most of its lactose has been broken down during fermentation, making it gentle on digestion and suitable even for those sensitive to dairy. Every small portion of Parmesan brings a dense package of nutrition. Just an ounce added to a meal can support muscle recovery, aid bone mineralization, and enhance nutrient absorption. Unlike isolated protein powders, which often spike insulin and then crash, Parmesan releases its nutrients slowly, providing your body with a steady supply of building blocks. It also carries bioactive peptides created during the aging process. These tiny fragments of protein act as chemical messengers that influence blood flow, metabolism, and inflammation control. Together, they create an environment where your body doesn't just maintain muscle. It optimizes the conditions for it to thrive. When you start to think of Parmesan not as a luxury food, but as a daily source of cellular activation, everything changes. It's a natural way of telling your body that strength and vitality are still possible, no matter your age. Cottage cheese carries a quiet strength that most people overlook. It's often labeled as a light or diet food, but for aging bodies, it's one of the most effective tools for recovery and repair. What makes it so unique is the type of protein it provides. Casein. Unlike fast, digesting proteins that flood your system and disappear quickly, casein releases amino acids slowly, providing a steady stream of nourishment for your muscles throughout the night. This slow digestion is exactly what the body needs during sleep when growth and repair processes are most active. While you rest, your muscles are hard at work rebuilding the microscopic tears that form from daily activity. But when amino acid levels fall too low overnight, your body can shift into a catabolic state, breaking down muscle tissue to create energy. Having a serving of cottage cheese before bed helps prevent that breakdown by keeping amino acids available for hours. Research has shown that people who eat casein, rich foods before sleep, maintain a positive protein balance through the night, meaning their bodies stay in repair mode rather than depletion. Beyond protein, cottage cheese brings several hidden advantages. It's rich in calcium, which not only strengthens bones, but also plays a role in muscle contractions and hormone signaling. It contains tryptophan, an amino acid that supports better sleep quality by helping your brain produce serotonin and melatonin. The result is a deeper, more restorative rest. And when sleep improves, so does muscle recovery, insulin sensitivity, and overall energy. There's another layer to its power gut health. Cottage cheese contains beneficial bacteria that support digestion and nutrient absorption. These natural probiotics strengthen the gut lining and reduce inflammation, allowing your body to extract more nourishment from every meal. As Dr. Fung often emphasizes, true healing begins in the gut. If your digestion is weak, even the best foods can't do their job. By improving gut health, Cottage cheese indirectly boosts muscle repair and immune function at the same time. This food also fits easily into everyday life. A few spoonfuls in the evening can serve as a complete, balanced meal when paired with natural additions like berries, flaxseed, or a drizzle of olive oil. The healthy fats slow digestion even further, stabilizing blood sugar while providing antioxidants and omega-3s for joint and heart health. The real beauty of cottage cheese lies in how it works with your body's natural rhythm. Instead of forcing change through intense workouts or restrictive diets, it supports your biology gently but effectively. Each serving helps your body rebuild, restore, and rebalance while you do nothing more than sleep. Swiss cheese holds a special place among natural foods that support aging well. It doesn't just help build muscle, it helps the entire body function in harmony. What sets it apart is its high content of vitamin K2, a nutrient many people unknowingly lack. Vitamin K2 acts almost like a guide for calcium, making sure it ends up in the right places, your bones and muscles, rather than in the arteries, where it can cause stiffness and calcification over time. This proper calcium placement keeps bones dense, joints flexible, and blood vessels clear, forming one of the quiet foundations of longevity. As we age, calcium control becomes critical. Without K2, calcium can drift into soft tissues, leading to brittle bones and higher cardiovascular risks. But when K2 is present, it activates proteins that shuttle calcium to where it's needed most. Aged cheeses like Swiss are among the richest natural sources of this nutrient, and they provide it in a form that's easy for the body to absorb. Every bite contributes to better bone structure, smoother muscle function, and healthier circulation, all key to maintaining strength and independence through the years. Swiss cheese also contains conjugated linoleic acid, or CLA, a naturally occurring fatty acid that supports fat metabolism and reduces inflammation. Studies show CLA helps the body preserve lean muscle while discouraging fat storage, particularly around the abdomen. This is vital because inflammation and metabolic imbalance are two of the biggest drivers of age-related decline. When you reduce those factors, the body becomes more efficient at using energy and repairing tissues. The combination of K2 and CLA makes Swiss cheese more than just food. It's a metabolic ally. When paired with regular movement and a balanced diet, it encourages the body to hold on to muscle mass rather than letting it waste away. The nutrients in Swiss work at the cellular level, improving insulin sensitivity and energy utilization. This reflects the same principle seen in fasting and metabolic health research. When the body's internal systems communicate clearly, it naturally begins to repair itself. Unlike supplements, which often deliver isolated compounds, Swiss cheese provides these nutrients in a living, synergistic form. The fermentation process enhances their potency and adds beneficial bacteria that support gut health, further improving how the body absorbs minerals and processes energy. Small amounts enjoyed consistently can have a quiet but powerful cumulative effect. In the end, it's not about adding more or doing more. It's about making wiser choices that align with how the body is designed to function. Swiss cheese is one of those rare foods that speak directly to the body's natural rhythm, guiding it back toward balance, resilience, and longevity.